I definitely noticed a really big change after doing Tomatis. My violin playing and my music in general got much better. From other people as well, they said, like in the competition I did, and my teacher as well, said it was a really big change. And my teacher didn't even know actually, he just said, "Oh, have you been practicing a lot this week?" And I said, "Oh yeah, I've been doing Tomatis therapy." I told him about it.
I felt a lot more that I really understood the qualities of music, and I was free to do anything I liked with the violin. My music teacher noticed in my playing, he thought I'd been practicing a lot.
Tomatis came into my family as I was recommended it by a woman I met on a course I was doing, and she had done Tomatis on both her boys who had learning difficulties and said it was one of the best things that she'd done and it had really helped them. I ended up bringing the oldest one first as he was doing entrance exams at the time and was struggling a bit with maths. And my middle son had some difficulties, so I thought I'd bring them for an assessment.
In everything I did, every activity, whether it was school or was it music or sport or whatever, it seemed as though a new world had just sort of been introduced to me. And when I was doing my entrance exams to get into secondary schools, that was the perfect time to do Tomatis because it helped a lot. I got into QE Boys, which is like one of the biggest, most sort of prestigious schools.
He found maths easier to deal with after that, and in fact is now doing very well at maths. And also his sporting ability increased. It was something we hadn't really expected. He was suddenly chosen to run for the school.
Well, my football improved a lot as well. I felt I was a lot more balanced and coordinated. And something else that improved was my writing at school and my speed at which I could write and things like that. Because previously, when we're given a task, it was something like I'd write one line and everyone else would write one paragraph.
After Tomatis, he was then able to answer teachers if they asked him a question. He was with the rest of the class rather than being 100 paces behind them. You know, his work improved. He was then able to write essays in class, and he couldn't do maths at all really before. I don't think he was able to focus, whereas afterwards he was able to do maths and caught up, and he's now in the second set at his secondary school. We didn't expect at all anything would happen to the music, but after Tomatis, the first 2 weeks even, his music teacher said that his playing had become amazing. And he said he was pretty good before, but he'd suddenly become brilliant in 2 weeks, which the teacher couldn't believe, and is now recommending it to his pupils.
It's quite weird, I just felt a lot more grown up suddenly, and suddenly doors had been opened to me and I could freely express myself and things. It was nice.